and the lights are up.
What I'm really concerned about is you.
Me? Me?
I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the winter?
No, because there's at least a bit of adventure in you. You know what you are? You're a watcher. There are watchers in this world, and there are doers. Watchers just sit around watching the doers do. Well, tonight, you watched, and I did.
Well, it was harder for me to watch what you did, and it was for you to do what I was watching.
You can't even let your hair down for 1 second. You couldn't even relax for one night. Boy, Paul, sometimes you act like
What? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you're playing.
That's what you're anticipating. I didn't say you were a stuffed shirt, but you're extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified? When was I proper and dignified?
All right, the other night at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you are. I didn't know it until you told me in the morning. You're a funny kind of drunk. You just sat there, unhappy, watching your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. Listen, I get drunk for you sometimes. I show you love. Make your hair stand on end.
It isn't necessary.
Do you know, last year at PG Clark's, I punched an old woman. Don't tell me about drunk.
All right.
When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right. You always look right. You always say the right things. You're very close to being, well, perfect.
That's a rotten thing to say.
I've never seen you without a coat. I feel like such a slob compared to you. Before we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
No, just for very formal sleep.
You can't even walk into a candy store and ask someone for a Tootsie Roll. You have to walk up to the counter, point at it, and say, the thing de blonde and white wappa.
That's ridiculous.
That's just the trouble. Like Thursday night, you want to walk barefoot with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
That's very sensible and logical, except it isn't any fun.
Okay, correct. Maybe you're right. Okay. Maybe you will be happier with somebody more colorful and flamboyant. Like the geek.
He'd be a lot more relaxed than a stuffed shirt.
Oh, I saw. Wasn't.
Well, you are now.
I'm not going to listen to this story. I'm not going to listen. I have a case in court in the morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep.
Now? How can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and come clean.
Did
Good
you
night.
go to sleep now?
You have a fight, and when you through, turn off the light.
Oh, that gets me insane. You can even control your own emotions.
Listen, Tori. When I get hungry, I eat. And when I get tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too. Don't deny it. I've seen
Not in
you.
the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis. Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
When did that happen?
Just now, it became clear to me that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
You don't have a case, Corey, because I don't want to walk barefoot in the Washington Square Park in the winter. I do treat, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this, Paul. I'm angry. Can't you see that?
Corey, it's 2:15. If I can fall asleep in about half an hour, I'm going to have 5 hours sleep. I'll call you from court tomorrow, and we can have a fight about the fun.
You will not go to sleep. You will stay to fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hinged on bracing Krystal and poof-a-poof-pie, it's not worth saving. I'm going to go crawling on a tiny little single bed. If you care to join me, we can fall asleep.
You won't discuss it. You are afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
Carrie, the clothes is dripping.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I really, really hate you.
Listen, Carrie, there's one thing I learned in court is be careful when you get tired and hungry. You will soon say something you will soon regret. I'm not tired and angry.
And a coward.
I will say something I will soon regret. Now, maybe we have nothing in common. Maybe we rush into this marriage a little too fast. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe two people should be checked for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
All right, when are you getting past the Supreme Court? Only those couples having a letter from their psychiatrist proving they are well-adjusted will be permitted to be married.
You're impossible.
You're unbearable.
You belong in nursery school.
A lot more fun than the home for the fuddy-duddy. Don't you touch me! Don't you dare touch me! I don't want you near me ever again.
What do you mean, Carrie?
I can't even look at you. I can't even be in the same room as you right now.
Why?
I just can't. So, don't when you feel the same.
When I feel what way?
The way you feel about me.
Carrie, you're hysterical.
I'm not hysterical. I know exactly what I'm saying. It's no good between us, Paul, and it never will be ever again.
Holy cow.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cry.
For Pete's sake, cry. Go ahead, cry.
You tell me when to cry. I'll cry when I want to cry. I'm not going to have my cry until you're out of this apartment.
What do you mean, I will stop at home?
Well, you certainly don't think the two of us are going to live here together, do you? After tonight?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want a divorce.
What? A divorce?
I'm sorry, Paul. I can't talk about it anymore. Good night.
Where are you going?
To bed.
You can't, not now.
You did before.
I was in the middle of a fight. This is in the middle of a divorce.
I'm sorry. I can't talk to you
will you come down here? I don't want to hear. I want to know why you want divorce.
I already told you why, because you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
What about the 6 days of plaza?
6 days is not a week make.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it is. I just want a divorce.
Sorry, do you really mean it?
Dude,
You mean every time we're going to have a little fight, you're going to have to divorce?
there isn't going to be any more little fights, Paul. This is it. This is the end. Good night.
Sorry, do you mean to say? Will you come down here?
Why?
Because I don't want to hear it. All the way.
Afraid crazy neighbors will hear us?
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
The whole thing was like going to court, signing papers, divorce, forever, goodbye.
That's what I mean.
Why? I guess there's nothing left to be said.
I guess not.
Why? Good night, Corey.
Where are you going?
To bed.
You don't want to discuss it?
At 2:30 in the morning?
Well, I can't sleep until this thing is settled.
Well, it might take 3 months, so you should at least take a nap.
You don't need to get snippy.
Well, damn it. When I play vacation, I'm happy. But when I play divorce, I get snippy. You want to play sync? Let's do it.
I'm going to bed.
You don't stay right here, or you get no divorce from me.
You're trying to civilize.
Civilized I will be, but charm we're not going to get. Now, sit down. Sit down.
Can you handle all that? I don't know a thing about legal things.
Okay. First of all, what ground?
Rounds?
Yes. Ground. And remember, failure to appreciate niches will only hold up in the Russian court.
You're a scream, Paul. Why weren't you this funny when we were happy?
Okay, how about incompatible?
Fine. Are you through with me?
Not yet, not yet. What about the financial statements?
I don't want a thing.
But you're entitled to it. Alimony, property. Let's say I just pay your rent. What is it? 75, 63 a month, right?
Ha ha.
Okay. All about the wedding gift, everything. You can keep everything. All I want to keep is my own clothes.
I hardly expect bitterness from you.
It's not bitter. It's a statement of fact. You always wearing my pajamas and slippers.
Only after you go to work.
Why?
Because I like the way they... Never mind. It's stupid. I'll sign over your pajamas and slippers.
If you want, you can come see them once a month.
That's bitter.
Damn right it is.
You have no right to be bitter.
Don't tell me when to be bitter.
Things just didn't work out.
It's your idea.
You can't say we didn't try.
Almost 2 whole weeks.